I have some questions for you guys when it comes to EU, right? So what's the first thing you should look at before trading EU or any USD pairs?
Check on the DXY.
Exactly, right? You definitely got to look at this guy, which is the DXY, before you trade any USD pairs, right? Because the minute you get the DXY right, all you have to do is, if the dollar is trending down, if the dollar is bearish, automatically EU should be bullish. And look at that, guys. EU is bullish, which makes sense. And if the dollar is bearish, automatically USD CAD should be bearish. So all you got to do is do your technical analysis and look for the entry price. The dollar is kind of like an edge, right? Instead of trying, because if you know the dollar is bearish, you already know what you're looking for when it comes to USD CAD, when it comes to USD JPY. You should also be bearish on those pairs as well, right? Any pairs that got USD in front of them should be bearish, and any pairs that got USD at the end of them should be bullish. And that's why gold's bullish, right? And that's why EU is bullish, right? So we know the DXY has been bearish for quite a while. So we are bullish when it comes to EU, right? So all we have to do with EU now is do our technical analysis and look for the buy, right? That's all, right? So now I'm just going to start my analysis on the monthly time frame again. I'm just going to add my key levels, right? I'm going to place one right here, right? That's a good support level, right? Then I'm going to place one up there. That's a good resistance level, right? Right here. And then you can add a couple more in the middle as well. Right. That is also a good support level, depends on where you're looking at it from. And now I'm going to go to the weekly time frame, right? Look at that, guys. Went above it, came back to retest, close above it. Since then, it's been going up, right? So that's all you have to do when it comes to the monthly and the weekly. Just add your key levels and you're done, right? The reason you add your key levels on the monthly or the weekly time frame is because you know those are strong levels. If the market comes to it, it's going to react, right? Look at that touch, react, when all the way touch, react, went all the way up, and so on and so on and so on, right? And those levels also can be used as TPs if you're trying to swing trade EU as well, right? So this is a daily time frame. The daily time frame, that's where we pay attention to the most, because the minute you get the daily trend right, trust me, man, you pretty much win the trade, right? So this is a daily time frame. Anyone tell me what's the current trend on EU right now?
Upward trend.
Can I say it again?
It's on the upward trend.
Exactly. The market is currently trending up, right? And also, if you look to the left, right, the market was trending down, trending down, trending down, and obviously broke the downtrend and now it's currently trending up, right? If you grab your trend line on a daily time frame, right, you can see the market was what? Trending down, and finally on the above it came back to retest it. And since then, it has been trending up, right? So we know for a fact it used bullish. So now all we have to do, guys, is grab our rectangle box to actually do our structures, right? So what we have to do is we have the low right here, right? Make sure I get it right. The market went all the way up to give you a high, right? And guess what? Went all the way down to give you what, guys? Right here. Got the low, you got the high, you
Whatever.
got the higher low, exactly, right? And the market went all the way up again to give you structure after structure after structure, right? To give you a higher high, right? And then it dropped to give you another higher low. All these rectangle boxes are literally entry price, right? So all you have to do is the minute you find out EO's bullish, all you gotta do is grab your Fibonacci retracement, right? Let's say from the most recent high low to the most recent high high, and yet again, I can guarantee you guys are going to start between 50 and 61. Guess what? Stop at the 61.8%, went all the way up to smash TP1 at the previous high at the 0%. That's what we use for TP1, and went all the way up to smash TP2 at minus 27 to create the new high. When I tell you guys, man, the strategy is one of the best strategy out there to use because it is very, very simple. The minute you get the trend right on the daily time frame, all you have to do is make sure you mark your key structures with those rectangle boxes, and then you place your fib and you get in and you should be in profit, right? It's the exact same strategy for every single pair that we took last week or in general, right? So this is the area right here. and the market dropped all the way down, guys, to give you a what?
Hello.
Higher low. And guess what again, guys? You grab your fib, right? Place it from the most recent higher low, right? To the most recent higher high. Definitely going to be stopped between the 50 and 61. Guess what, guys? Respected the 50% and took all the way up to smash TP at 0% and smash TP2 at minus 27%. And guess what, guys? So now we know the EU is bullish. We got our key structures. We know the market is currently trending up. What would you do to place the buy for EU right now? Because we're patiently waiting for EU to come to us for us to place a buy, right? So what would you do?
We place a few from the most recent higher low to the most recent higher high.
Well
So
said, exactly. Because this is the most recent area, like she said, right? She's definitely been learning a lot, right? You grab your fib, place it from the most recent area low, right here, the most recent area high. And this is why I've been telling you guys, man, I'm just literally so patient right now to pull the trigger on EU. Guess what? You're gonna come between the 50 and the 61, right? Literally, guys, it's the same thing over and over again. Year, that's money zone. Year, that's money zone. Year, that's money zone. And that's going to be money zone for us, right? If you miss the past 3 money zones, all you have to do, man, is be patient, grab your fib, place it from the most recent higher low to the most recent higher high, right? And then wait for the market to come to you at the 61.8% or 50%, right? And then guess what, guys? You're going to get in, right? Place your buy at the 61 or 50% retracement. Put your stop loss at the 78.6%, and then drag it all the way up, smash TP1 at the 0%, right? 0% will be your TP1 because that's where the previous area was. And guess what, guys? We know if the market is trending up, it is always going to make a higher high, which is going to be at the minus 27%, which is going to be at TP2, right? That's all there is to it, man. For every single trade, for every single pair, sorry, the minute you get the daily trend right, all you have to do is make sure you mark your key structures. Then you grab your fib, place it from the most recent higher low to the most recent higher high if you're looking for a buy, and then you get in at the next higher low, and you ride it all the way to the 0% and minus 27%, and you're done for the day, right? That's literally all there is to it, man. Yeah, Zay said, yo, someone has been on their shit when it comes to studying. Yeah, no, she's not playing, bro. She's really not playing no more. Right? That's all there is to it, guys. I do not counter trade. I know EU going to drop to that at 61 or 50%. Am I going to sell it? Hell nah. Because I might place to sell on EU. They might keep pushing EU all the way up. So like the thing I told you guys on Saturday was no one knows when the retracement is going to be done until it is done, if that makes sense, right? No one on earth can predict the market, right? That's why when you have a strategy that works, please do not alter the strategy. You know you're looking for buys. The market is bullish. You look for buys only. Just wait for the market to create the next higher low, the next structure for you to get in, right? Do not go against the market because you will lose in the long term 1000%. And one thing I love about the strategy, guys, the strategy is always going to give you 1 to 3 ratio every single time. 1 to 3 ratio plus every single time, right? Because if you place your stop loss from the 78.6%, probably gonna be risking like 50 some pips, but at the 0%, it's gonna give you like over 150 pips, right? And that's why I love the strategy, man. And that thing works. It doesn't matter if you trade gold, silver, crypto, currencies. This strategy stocks. This strategy works for every single pair, right?